Hey, it's Pastor David. It's time for our Thursday at 3 update. And today we're looking at our March financials, how we're doing through the first quarter of the year as a church family. So let me share our screen here of our financial overview. You'll see here at the top of the report for the year-to-date first quarter is the income part with pledged, unpledged, and other revenues. Pledged is that offering plate giving, either online or in person, where people say, this is what I'm going to give to the church in 2023. That's my commitment. Unpledged is all the rest that comes into the offering, so again, either in person or online, and it's increasingly online. And then other revenues is all the other revenue we take in for like preschool tuition and the collection for the NUA young adults and so forth. We have to account to balance out the expenses, and so that falls into the other revenues. And so we watch all three categories, but primarily really watch the pledged and unpledged giving. That kind of tells us where we're doing on our offering and generosity as a family. And what we see here is that our pledged giving is slightly lower than budgeted, and our unpledged giving is slightly higher. So that where we wash out is about a $10,000 differential out of $423,000 expectation for the first quarter of the year. About 2%. We're about 2% off on our offering through the first 3 months of the year. Thank you that's close. Thank you that for your generosity, you continue to give and continue to support the ministries of this church and the growth of God's kingdom. Very grateful that out of $423,000, we're within about $10,000 of that for the first quarter. Then below that, what you'll find is the expenses broken into ministry areas, or pillars as we call them. There's about 23 different ministry teams in our church. They're kind of grouped together in different areas, either in administrative teams or in one of these pillars that is organized around our vision of being gracious hosts, of being passionate seekers for God's word, of being a vibrant family that lives life together and cares for each other, and then being Christ-like servants. And what you'll see here is that we are underspending our budget through the first quarter of the year. That is good. As planned, coming into the summer, expenses will pick up, and so this puts us in a good position. We're overall about 10%, or about 5%, excuse me, about 5% favorable in underspent expenses. And so we have 2% unfavorable in offering, about 5% favorable in expenses. Add in the other revenues that go to support various ministries, and we're doing fairly well through the first quarter, about $175,000 in surplus. And again, that will move along as we move into the summer, and as the school take a break, the MSE takes a break, TCA is year-round, and MSE and so forth, summer camps, youth programs. So good start to the year. And again, thank you for all that you are doing to support our family and to be in the kingdom together. One of the things that I celebrate is that as we added up, about 50% of our adult in-person worship attendance is involved in a small group or a Sunday school on a weekly basis. About 200 folks, adults, is not counting youth or children, but 200 adults are either participate in a Sunday school class like Joy class or Forum, or the young parenting class, or in the small groups. There's small groups on Monday and Thursday and Tuesday night. And that means we're doing community together. We're growing closer and living out this life in the kingdom. And so I'm very, very thankful for that. Our in-person worship attendance for adults is continuing to steadily climb. Our online is slowly declining as we move farther away from the pandemic. Still pretty sizable. Still over 150 a week, but in-person is continuing to climb. And so I'm grateful for that as well. Big month coming up, Mother's Day next week, and then graduation Sunday. Have 2 graduations in my own family, which is an exciting month for us, and into the summer. And so want to just say thank you and keep you abreast of where we stand as a family, and look forward to seeing you on Sunday. God bless.